What's good, YouTube? It's your boy P Money. So the Blazers get another win against a very good Heat team, missing Jimmy Butler. But they win 115-109 at the Moda Center tonight. And in that first quarter, the Heat were cooking. Duncan Robinson, he ended up hitting 4 threes in that quarter. Going for 12 points, 4 or 5 from the field, all from 3. And then he also had a turnover. And then off the bench, Goran Dragic, who always does his thing against the Blazers. He goes for 10 points, 2 of 4 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3. And he also had himself an assist. For that quarter, they shoot 48% from the field, 47% from 3. They go 7 of 8 from the free throw line. Dish out 10 assists, grab 10 rebounds, 2 of those offensive, and I have only 4 turnovers. But for the Blazers, they were led by a huge effort in that first quarter from Trevor Ariza. And he finishes that quarter with 15 points, 5 of 6 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3, an assist and 2 steals. So he came to play and basically made up for everything that him getting ejected on that play in Utah in that second quarter. His presence was definitely missed in that game, but it was still very disgusting what happened, and everyone just let it go. And Dame, he also had a nice game again. He finished up with in that first quarter with 11 points, 3 of 6 from the field, 3 of 5 from 3, had a rebound, 3 assists, and had 2 turnovers. In the quarter, they shoot 61% from the field, 50% from 3, go 7 of 11 from the free throw line, dish out 5 assists, grab 11 rebounds, and have 4 turnovers. And the Blazers are up 38-36 after one quarter. In that second quarter, pretty much more of the same, just back and forth, a lot of back and forth action from each team. They were still led by Duncan Robinson's 15 points. He made one more shot, goes 5 of 9 from the field, 5 of 9 from 3, had 3 rebounds and a turnover. Dragic, he made another basket to go for 13 points, 3 of 8 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3, had 2 rebounds, 3 assists, a turnover, and a steal. And then Derek Jones Jr., he played really well in that first half. He finished up with 9 points, 3 of 5 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3, and a rebound. For the quarter, they shoot 41% from the field, 44% from 3, 8 of 10 from the free throw line, 17 assists, 23 rebounds, 6 offensive, and have only 7 turnovers for the half. And pretty much what kept them in this game was their 3-point shooting. Jones, he had 2 in that quarter. Duncan Robinson had 5 in the half. Dragic had 2 in the half, so they were just shooting and making a lot of threes. And for the Blazers, Trevor Ariza, he was leading the way with 19 points, 7 of 8 from the field, goes 2 of 3 from 3, had 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, and a block. So he was just everywhere, hitting shots, playing well on the defensive end, being a facilitator, grabbing rebounds, and even blocking some shots. And then Trent Jr., he was doing his thing as well. He had 13 points, 5 of 6 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3, had a rebound and a steal. And Dame ended up not scoring in that, but he finished up with 11 points, 3 of 8 from the field, 3 of 7 from 3, had a rebound, 4 assists, and 2 turnovers. But Melo, he did his thing in that second quarter to finish up with 9 points, 4 of 7 from the field, goes 1 of 2 from 3, had 4 rebounds, an assist, and 2 turnovers. For the half, the Blazers shoot 56% from the field, 47% from 3, 8 of 13 from the free throw line, dish out 12 assists, grab 21 rebounds, only 1 offensive, and they have 8 turnovers to lead 63-60 at halftime. In that third quarter, though, a couple of other guys started coming with Dragic. He finished up that quarter with 18 points, 5 of 12 from the field, 2 of 6 from 3, had 3 rebounds, 4 assists, and a turnover and a steal. But Jae Crowder, He did his thing in that third quarter, and he finished up with 11 points, 4 of 8 from the field, 3 of 5 from 3, had 8 rebounds, an assist, a turnover, and 2 steals. So he made an immediate impact on this team. This was his first game right along with Iggy's. Iggy's didn't have as much impact as Crowder did, but he also made an impact on this game as well. For the quarter, though, they weren't shooting very well. They go 41% from the field, 42% from 3, 9 of 11 from the free throw line, 23 assists, 36 rebounds, non-offensive, and have 10 turnovers. For the Blazers in that third quarter, it was pretty much Dame. He goes 8 of 15 for 25 points, 5 of 10 from 3, had 2 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 turnovers, a steal, and a block. And then Melo, he was doing his thing. He had 15 points, 6 of 11 from the field, 3 of 5 from 3, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 3 turnovers. And for the quarter, the Blazers shoot 52% from the field, 50% from 3, 10 of 15 from the free throw line. They shot 18 assists, grabbed 31 rebounds, 2 offensive. They also have 10 turnovers. And the Blazers go up 10, 93-83, heading into the fourth. But in that fourth quarter, the Heat go on a quick 5-0 run to cut that lead down in half. And they were pretty much led by Goran Dragic, who finished up with 27 points, 8 of 20 from the field, goes 5 of 13 from 3, had 4 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 turnovers, and a steal. Duncan Robinson finished up the game, 19 points, 6 of 15 from the field, all from 3, 6 of 15. 6 rebounds, 3 assists, a turnover, and a steal. And he was trying to play defense a couple of times. He shuffled his feet on Dame, and they called an offensive charge on Dame, which was crazy to me, but it is what it is. We still did get the dub. Crowder, he finished up 18 points, 6 of 11 from the field, 5 of 8 from 3, had 11 rebounds, 3 assists, a turnover, 2 steals, and a block. So he did his thing tonight. He was everywhere. Adebayo finished up 13 points, 6 of 14 from the field, 12 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 turnovers, and 3 blocks. And I like that little matchup between him and Hassan Whiteside. Whiteside also had a pretty good game in his game back. He ended up missing that Jazz game with a contusion, a leg contusion, and he was definitely needed in this game. Dame, 33 points, 11 of 23 from the field, 6 of 15 from 3, 4 rebounds, 8 assists, 3 turnovers, a steal, and a block. And I want to say that Dame has the most 20-plus point games in a row in his career or something like that. I can't remember the exact stat, but Dame's been balling. And another guy who came up big in that fourth quarter to seal this win was Gary Trent Jr. He had 22 points, 8 of 11 from the field, 5 of 7 from 3, 4 rebounds, and 4 steals. So he was doing it on both ends tonight. And I just love what I've been seeing from Trent Jr. He's finally the game is finally slowing down for him, and he's starting to make excellent plays on both ends of the court. And I just love the confidence he's playing with on both ends. And I'll just hope that it continues for him, because I know he's a guy that's worked hard in the off season, in the summer league, everything. So just to see that hard work paying off is just great to see. Trevor Ariza, another 20-point game for him in the Blazers jersey. Ties his season high, 21 points, 7 of 10 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3, had 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals, and a block. And it was just great to see Trevor Ariza out there, man. I think we definitely would have beat the Jazz with him out there, but I understand why he kind of lost it in that second quarter, because he felt that Royce O'Neal kind of fouled Simons on that play, made Simons go into concussion protocol, and he's just fighting for his teammate, man, and I respect that from Ariza. So definitely something. I mean, that was needed too, because it made the Blazers fight hard in that game, even though they did end up losing on some bogus referee play. I just liked how they fought in that game. Melo, he finished up 15 points, 6 of 14 from the field, 3 of 6 from 3, had 6 rebounds, 2 assists, and 4 turnovers. CJ, he finished up 13 points, 5 of 15 from the field, 3 of 9 from 3, had 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 turnovers. And then Hassan Whiteside finished up with 11 points, 3 of 8 from the field, but grabbed 17 rebounds, only had 2 turnovers, had a steal and 4 blocks. So that, like I was saying, that matchup between Adebayo and Whiteside, I love that matchup. You know, Whiteside got shipped out last year, and Adebayo took his spot. So I know they feel a little way about each other when they get to see each other on the court. So to see both of them have good games, I just like that little battle between the two. Next game up for the Blazers, we got the Pelicans, who've been playing a lot better lately. So I definitely look forward to that game. And then the Heat play tomorrow against Golden State in Golden State. So it's going to be a tough one for them on a back-to-back. Game stats: Blazers shoot 40 of 85 for 47% from the field, 19 of 42 for 45% from the three-point land. And I think there was a stat too that the Blazers have had 3 straight 17 or more threes made in a game, and that's the first time in franchise history that's ever happened. And that's crazy to me because there's been so many teams that have had like really good 3-point shooters that I would think that would happen more often, but it is what it is. The Blazers, they go 16 to 22 from the free throw line. Of their 40 made baskets, they get 20 assists, grab 43 rebounds, only 5 offensive. They get 9 steals, 6 blocks, and have 14 turnovers. For the Heat, they shoot 39 of 98 for 40% from the field. They go 20 of 49 for 41% from 3, 11 of 14 for 79% from the free throw line. They get 31 assists off 39 made baskets, so that's beautiful basketball, beautiful movement. They grab 49 rebounds, 13 offensive. They get 6 steals, 5 blocks, and have 13 turnovers. So they took care of the ball pretty well. It's just Blazers made a couple more free throws and a couple more threes, you know. They shot a little bit better and made this a few possession game. But this is your boy P Money. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to all my supporters. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. And I'm off this.